Lawmakers in Congress just announced that they will pass the new social spending bill before the end of this month. Friends, welcome back to my channel. Here's your fourth stimulus check update and daily news report. Please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. When the crisis took hold in the United States back in March 2020, Congress quickly passed the CARES Act, which made significant changes to our unemployment insurance. Through two main programs, the federal government was able to extend the number of weeks for those unemployed that could claim benefits and increase the value of their benefits. At one stage, there were more than 30 million Americans claiming unemployment benefits. The tens of millions who lost their jobs benefited from these new programs. There was unemployment assistance, which provided unemployment benefits to individuals who are self-employed, seeking part-time employment, or for those otherwise who would not qualify for regular unemployment compensation. There was also the Emergency Unemployment Compensation Program, which allowed those eligible to receive unemployment compensation and additional coverage beyond the usual limit. States have a cap on the number of weeks that claims can be made, but this program also provided $300 a week in addition to state benefits. The month of September saw more than 1 million new applications for unemployment benefits, which is a large number but well below the previous months. If all weekly applications are added together, the total is 1.36 million applications. Not all of these will be accepted, however, due to the terms of benefit eligibility that many people who have been on the expanded benefits will be unable to claim.
I'll talk about both these bills in just a moment, but first, I want to set one thing straight. These bills are not about left versus right, or moderate versus progressive, or anything that pits Americans against one another. These bills are about competitiveness versus complacency. They're about opportunity versus decay. They're about leading the world or continue to let the world pass us by, which is literally happening. To support these investments is to create a rising America. America is moving. To oppose these investments is to be complicit in America's decline. To support these bills is to pursue a broader vision of our nation, and to oppose them is to accept a very cramped view of our future. This isn't about two pieces of legislation. It's about the inflection point I mentioned earlier we are in our history, the world history. So, here's what I'm proposing. First, the infrastructure bill. It's about rebuilding our roads, our highways, our bridges, our ports, our airports, our broadband, all the things that need repair. Our arteries of our economy have always been fueled by the economic might and dynamism of Americans. Across the country right now, 45,000 bridges and 173,000 miles of roads, according to the engineers, the Society of Engineers, are in poor condition right now, including more than 1,200 bridges as the governor's been fighting to repair here in your state, 7,300 miles of roads here in Michigan. I'll bet everyone in this room can tell me what the most dangerous intersection in this town or any town they live in and where it is, that you hold your breath when you're driving over trying to cross the street.
The number of continuing claims for benefits fell sharply in early September as the extended unemployment benefits during the crisis wound down nationwide. Overall, continuing claims fell to 5 million the week ended September 11th, from 11.3 million the previous week. There are delays in reporting the data, so it will take some more months before the full picture can be ascertained. The last 2 weeks of September saw a slight rise in initial claims. The ending of extra unemployment benefits on Labor Day could lead to more people requiring further support. A part of this was the extra $300 weekly payment, an expansion to the number of weeks unemployed people can claim benefits. A part of this was the extra $300 weekly payment and an expansion to the number of weeks unemployed people can claim benefits. With this gone, many long-term unemployed are now eligible for very little support. The United States is currently in the midst of a historic number of job vacancies, with July having nearly 10 million available jobs. The lack of a rush to fill them once the extra support ended shows there are further reasons than the benefits as to why people are not back at work. So friends, do you think Congress should pass another bill that would reinstate federal unemployment benefits? Democrats have a new deadline to enact President Biden's economic agenda. The party will try to pass both a bipartisan infrastructure bill and a broader investment in social programs by the end of this month. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, the party aims to approve the plans before October 31st, which is the expiration of major transportation funding programs, which the infrastructure legislation would renew. To pass what they bill as transformative investment in the social safety net and climate policy, Democrats will have to satisfy progressives who thought an initial $3.5 trillion price tag was just too small, and at least one centrist who wants to spend no more than $1.5 trillion. Negotiations around the plan, which kicked into high gear last week, would have to yield a breakthrough in the next coming days for Congress to write and pass a bill in time. The Senate leader said he wanted to reach a final deal within a matter of days and not weeks. Chuck Schumer set out the new timeline as House Democrats delayed a planned Thursday vote on the Senate-passed infrastructure bill. Progressives, seeking assurances from Democrats, will pass their larger social spending and climate proposal, with held support for the bipartisan plan. Biden, Chuck Schumer, and House Speaker Nancy Pelosi all appear to have acknowledged neither bill will pass without the other. They have also stressed that both wings of their party will have to yield ground to find a sweet spot between $1.5 trillion and $3.5 trillion. Talks in the next coming days will shape whether millions of Americans receive a dramatic boost in benefits in the next coming years. The negotiations will also determine how big of a role the federal government will take in curbing the threat of climate change. Democrats' proposal could expand paid leave, make childcare more affordable, extend a more generous child tax credit, create universal pre-K, and make 2 years of community college free. It could lower the Medicare eligibility age and include dental, vision, and hearing benefits and coverage. Friends, thank you so much for joining me here this afternoon. I truly appreciate every single one of you who are watching my videos. Please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Like this video. Thank you so much and have a very blessed day.